Hello, hello. I'm Ashen Ninja, and we finally have Immortal Empires, as they're calling it. So, big map from Game 3, and I'm going to start here with Mr. Belakor and his Shadow Legion, even though he calls himself the Dark Master, but I think that's a bit of a stupid name, but whatever. So, Belakor starts with a decent sized army of a bit of everything. His faction effects are human lords can be corrupted into becoming demon princes when defeated in battle or targeted by heroes. I haven't actually tried that out at all yet. I have defeated quite a few human lords, but I don't know. It seems a bit strange, but whatever. Might not be fully implemented yet. It starts with all Chaos God gift slots, and he has an upkeep of minus 25 demon units, so yeah, most of this stuff. Lord effects plus 2 authority in chaos for, I don't know, whatever that does. And he's got the Shadow Guard ability, so occasionally you can pump his ward save up by 40%. Let's see, in difficulty settings we've got it on legendary and very hard, which is the hardest. And we want to change our endgame difficulty up to 200. I'm still going to leave that as standard, so not worry about the when it starts, and I'm going to leave all of that able to trigger. I've got advisor on as minimal as possible, but he still fucking comes in occasionally to blabber crap. And as you can see, it is apparently a beta, as I like being very specific about, because just the scared people will be like, no, but it's a full release. Whatever. It's a constantly changing game, this one, so you've got to kind of expect it to be a little bit changey. So it's like a Zinch game, constantly changing. So who knows what it will be like next. And just because it is like it is today doesn't mean tomorrow it's going to be anything like this, or any of your saves are going to be useful at all. So there you go. So, and let's get in. Now, they don't think they've got a proper start blurb for him yet.
No escape from the Dark Master.
He just kind of blah blahs quickly, and that's it. This is their beta spiel. You're supposed to. Oh no, we're beta. Where? Alright, you start off with Belakor, obviously, with your Bloodletters, Demonettes, some Plague Bearers, some Blue Horrors, which is a bit weird, but whatever. Spawn of Zinch, Spawn of Slaanesh, some Chaos Warriors, and some Marauders, and Belakor, of course, himself. You also get a Exalted Hero. So what we got with him. Burning Body, so he's got flaming attacks and fire resistance, so that's pretty shit, to be honest. In general, his actual stats are basically the same as they were in previous Warriors of Chaos, except he now has a Path to Glory, which means when you reach rank 5, you can spend souls, which you get from winning battles, that sort of stuff. And you can turn him into a devotee of Nurgle Khorne. Not Slaanesh or Zinch, you can do that with your sorcerers, but Nurgle can also do that with the sorcerers as well. You also get some of these boons, excuse me, so when you end your turn into friendly with less than 50 control, you get something like that. Win a battle against an army led by a spellcaster, win a battle against any demon. So it's all these sorts of things you can unlock with him as well. So it's changed a bit.
The 4 token.
Belakor himself, he's got a decent amount of missile and physical resistance, and he can fly, so he floats above your army. Skill wise, he's fairly all over the place. He's got shadow magic, shadow magic for Penumbral Pendulum and Peter Shades. He does get out to Arcane Conduit. He's got the usual sort of blue line sort of stuff. which I'll actually be starting with because you get quite a large amount of ambush success chance, and he also has upkeep reductions as well. The usual red line with bonuses for various things, so non-demonic and demonic, demonic missile, non-demonic missile, non-demonic flying and war beasts, and demonic ones, and etc. etc. Usual sorts of things there. His yellow line, basically yellow line is the normal melee upgrades, and his special one has a couple of things in it. So Lord of Torrents, this one's actually pretty good. You basically want to keep him fighting in the middle of all your troops. So when your enemy starts breaking, you actually get some nice replenishment for essentially everything. So not a bad little skill. Some of them aren't overly exciting. Experience gain 30% for undivided lords and heroes. Warband cost for demon units is reduced, so that's actually not too bad, because with Belakor himself, the demon units aren't too bad. This one's a general upgrade for your various different kind of demon units. Upgrade for Belakor himself. Father in Shadow, so you get more Chaos Sorcerer ranks, and the Lord of Shadows and that sort of thing is a bit better for him, so that's actually not too bad. And this one gives you authority for all your various corruptions and that sort of stuff. Top line is just missile resistance, figure loss, reduction, leadership aura size, that sort of stuff. Dark Master aura thing, so that which isn't too bad. Again, when you combine these two sorts of things, you want to sort of flip that one and to try and get that one to engage, because it just will engage, I believe, when stuff is going on. You do also get the Blade of Shadow. There's no actual quest battle or anything for it. You just get it when you've gotten to rank 7. So, but it's not a great weapon, but it's not awful. But things like that augment thing is a fairly common thing with a lot of the newer unit types and that sort of thing, I've noticed. Alright, let's get Mr. Jorhul Cool in to the army. Yeah, so when it comes to actual recruiting, it's a little bit different. Your sort of area you're in generates troops. So like I can recruit some Marauders, and I get the chance of having these things add to the pool. It's certain, like lots more chaos, and you own stuff, and it expands things and things like that. You also have gifted units, which are gifts from the Chaos Gods, essentially. As you can see, almost all of your various demonic units are in there, including the newer Chaos Shrines and that sort of thing. I'm going to grab a Hell Cannon while we're here. And I actually might grab another Bloodletter unit. I want Pink Horrors as well. Yeah, we'll grab the Pink Horrors. Why not? Blue Horrors are a bit crap, I think. Range 90. Yeah, low range. So it's a lot of our money spent as well. And we also start with 1,000 souls. Regiments of Renown, as always. Various ones, you unlock them. And this is where things get a bit more funky. So here we've got normal Marauders. Now through this, as they get to level 5 and that sort of stuff, they can be upgraded. And when you get certain technologies and that sort of thing, you can upgrade them in various directions and that sort of stuff from there. But what you can do is go, oh yeah, I want them to be Chaos Marauders, so once you've got that technology, you can turn them into specific Khorne, Nurgle, etc. And so you can move them across to have your various marks and that sort of thing. So it's an interesting sort of way of doing things, I think. So I don't really mind it. There is some upgrades for things like your Bloodletters, but you need things like Blood Pact to be able to get that. Same thing, sort of thing for them. Again, you can upgrade your Chaos Warriors or turn them into warriors of a certain one. So, though the Blue Horrors do not get anything, which is interesting. As a sort of unmarked, you can get Chaos Trolls and upgrade them to Chaos Armored Trolls as well. So, lots of interesting things done here. When it comes to technology, you can basically head out to your various trees to unlock things. So a lot of these ones will unlock a lot of your upgrades for your warband units. So you can make your Chaos Warriors into chosen of your various things. Have to start with that one for your experience gain from Marauders. I tend to kind of go for a lot of the stuff in this area, then pick one to head off in. Though what I want to do in this, I'm probably going to aim more towards the corn side of things when it comes to these. So we'll be heading up, probably up through here, and then across and get searing branding iron. Oh, far out, I cannot speak. And then I'll start working on some of these other technologies. But of course, we start with Scrutiny of the Gods. We'll do that. And let's go hit our first battle. Who are we after? There's Blue Horrors, that's alright. Chaos Furies and him. We could just auto-resolve it, but I'd rather fight it. Try and take as fewer casualties as possible. Now, first time I fought this, I did push Belakor forward too much, I think. So we're not going to do that this time. We're going to hold everyone a bit further back. Get our shielded units up front to kind of cop any damage from those blue horrors that they have. And then we'll pretty much tear them apart once they get anywhere near us. Because this is what you do. Alright, so let's rearrange some stuff here. We want them to kind of be our vanguard here, with our other melee a bit behind. Blue horrors can go on a flank. Pink horrors who actually outrange their horrors can go on a flank. You go here, and we'll pop Spawn over here. Spawn I don't really care about, admittedly. We'll pop him out the front as well. Alright. So they're going to come for us because, well, why wouldn't they, really? We'll get our cannon shooting at them while they're on their way. Something about suffering drawing near? Okay, cool. Cool.
Exalted hero.
Alright, so they're probably gonna, like, Furies are really nothing, so let's Alright, want them firing up there. So our little blue horrors are going to fire at their blue horrors. Their Furies are about dead now. That's good. Let's change them, actually. Move these guys up here. Come on, Belakor. Stop sucking. Yeah, there we go. Come on, Belakor. Kick his ass. Getting fired at over here, but that's ending now. In combat there, that's good. Blue horrors hopefully aren't shooting. Let's make sure they're not. Where are you? Pink horrors, sorry. Turn that off for now. Though what we should do is get them over here. Get them firing at him, even if there's a little bit of friendly fire, it won't be too bad. There we go, that's them going down. Are they actually shooting? Or... yeah, they are. We've probably just copped a bit of friendly fire there from them, but that's right. Get all that out of the way. Get fire at its back. Come on.
My coronation!
You really suck at melee so at the moment, don't you, Belakor? There we go. That's gonna sort him out pretty quickly now, though. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Fucking artillery and everything smashing into him there. Cool. There we go. Belakor wins first battle. Though Belakor himself took a bit of damage. Now, we should be able to get straight into the next one. Should be able to, if we ever get through the loading screen. You'd think this thing would load faster than that. Come on. Oh, computer. I swear by the Zufbar Foundry, blah, blah, blah. Okay, Ruby Ring of Ruin. Yeah, that's actually not too bad. $5,000, that's good. Army replenishment. I don't think we really need to. It doesn't seem to affect Belakor, so we'll take this as if ever.
Let them go.
And that means he's now unlocked his path to glory. I'll show you what that is. Even though he didn't even make a level. So path glory, so currently active. So he's already got 2 things active. Spell resistance, and he's got his with his Eldritch Aura, affects all allies in range. Winds of Magic power is 15 or greater, and experience increased, and spread fear. Control is modified by an additional 2, so I'm pretty sure it goes down or up, or whichever way it goes. His burning body still sucks. To reach rank 5, we can spend a stuff to make him a corn hero, which is exactly what I would do.
The Dark Master Ascendant.
What I think we want to actually do is give him Route Marcher for the extra movement, so I can get into his devious plotting. Alright, so as you can see with these, you've got a little Dark Fortress site. So for us, that means it's basically something you don't want to give your vassal, which is this guy. Pretty sure he's my vassal anyway. He doesn't actually appear here as my vassal. But I think as soon as I take that, he becomes my vassal, actually. Yeah, taking this settlement would provide you with this Norscan vassal. So that'll actually give us that vassal. There's a strategic location there. It's a Dark Fortress site, so we actually make it into a Dark Fortress. And as you can see here, it's got a warband recruitment thing, so you'll see that. Some things will have that up at like 16 and things like that. Basically, there's one available there.
Lord of Shadows.
So, 9 here. We're coming in with our 14. We could technically auto-resolve it. I don't want to do that, though. Let's just fight it instead. There's a lot of blue horrors here. But that's not really much of a big deal. Melee-wise, they suck. And our pink horrors have a longer range. Alrighty. So, coming in here, I think we'll probably come in from this side. So I like to head straight for the main cap. So we will do that. Yes. We've got our artillery piece, so we'll get him pounding at towers and that sort of stuff. As we go in, I'm drinking my coffee as well. It's getting a little cold, so I need to get through it. What a lovely map. Alright, now so we're going to go for this gate. Towers have a very wide angle of fire these days. well, we're going to kind of put our marauders in to possibly, hopefully, take the main brunt of it. Pop our range units there. Let's get our yep. We need Belakor in. He can hang out over there a bit though.
Your will?
Alright. Alright, let's get firing at the tower, which doesn't seem like it's actually going to do much.
I will fight them now.
So let's
This
get
time I win.
let's get our army heading in. Most of their force is not too concerning for us. But just in case they get up on here, that's yeah, it doesn't actually do a lot of damage to the tower. Alright, so the demonettes are going to cop a flogging. That's alright. That doesn't actually really concern me. I don't like demonettes very much. Alright, let's get Belakor moving up. What we can do with Belakor is get him on the walls, even though he'll probably get shot to hell. They might not shoot at him all the same. It doesn't look like they're really shooting at him there. Oh, up there, now they are.
Yes! This serves.
How close are we to getting through the gate? Pretty close. Oh. They're going to attack my artillery. We don't really want that. There we go, through the gate. That. Really need to, but... Oh shit, yeah, come on. Go help the fucking cannon, Jesus. Help the cannon. Yeah, you guys need to help the cannon too. Keep firing, assholes. Out on the cannon. What the fuck are you doing? Come on. I want to keep that cannon, damn it.
At once. Scar them.
Do not let them destroy the... They've destroyed my cannon. Good stuff. Fantastic. Seriously. How do you guys let a bunch of fucking Furies destroy a cannon? They destroy my pink horrors too. Jeez.
Belakor.
Alright, I should have left a unit back there to assist with that. Why do they insist on continuously stopping shooting? If we can get them out of combat here. Keep firing. Just shoot. Just shoot. Yeah. I'm actually doing quite badly in this fight. Jeez.
Exalted hero.
Alright, he needs to get the fuck out of there. Really badly.
At once. Come then.
Can't believe how crap he is right now.
Yes.
Okay. Don't die to being a piece of shit, Belakor. Come on.
Through shadow.
Alright, everything else though.
This serves.
Yeah, you go hide somewhere, Belakor, with your 600 health.
Mortal foes. I am exalted.
Jeez. Having a shocker, aren't I?
Attack the mortals!
Come on, get everyone in here. How are their blue horrors of Zinch holding up to all of this? I don't understand. Well, they're all almost out of ammo now. Alright, this has gone horrible. Horribly. Okay, good. They've got the, looks like they've got the army loss penalties now. Cannot believe I lost my cannon. That is so bad. There we go. Did that completely wrong. Alright though. That's terrible. That is just terrible. Still, the spawn actually did pretty well. 111 kills for those Zinchian spawn. 0 kills and got killed, the Hell Cannon. So that really sucks. Alright. Alright, that's alright. So we'll occupy and vassalize. Now no matter what you do, you only get this at level 1.
Belakor.
Now, so you've got all your various, you know, provides local unit capacity for them and these sorts of things. You do want to get it to level 2 as fast as possible because getting more exalted heroes, definitely something you want. And you also get your chaos shrines. But as you can see, you've got favour from all buildings plus 30% there. There's another one that does similar sorts of things. That's recruitment costs. You don't have to worry about that. What's the other one? Favour. So you can see that, yeah, there's a lot of buildings where you actually increase the favour. It seems weird until you realise this building here generates favour. 400 of it. Up here it's 1,000. With all of those bonuses, it goes crazy. So we're going to crack in for that. We're going to recruit him. And I'm actually going to recruit them as well. And we're going to go for devious plotting here. And we are also actually going to get ourselves another Chaos Lord. So there's a few different types of things you can get these days. Unearthly, so there's Burning Body obviously. Unearthly Reflexes plus 15% speed plus 8 melee defense, so that's actually pretty good. in your as well as cooldown -5% to spells. This is my favourite though. One of the ones I think is best, and if you can get them on your exalted heroes, especially your missile resistance just goes through the roof. That one, it's scaled skin, really good. Iron skin is okay, but not really on a sorcerer. Infernal dominance is shit now. Wouldn't bother with that. What else do we have? Dark Fury. Vigor loss reduction is actually pretty good. Charge bonus is okay, especially if you get them on a dragon or something. Leadership aura size sucks. Hideous Visage isn't bad. Evil Eyeball is actually pretty good as well, because defense chance, especially ambush defense chance, especially when you're up against Skaven, is pretty good. So I actually might take Fator here. Reasoning behind getting him will become apparent, but part of it is a lot of your enemies are quite passive, so they won't really come out at you too much, which is a bit annoying. Quickly go through a couple of these now as well. Unholy manifestations, so you'll actually get gifted with extra whatevers, and you'll get, I still haven't worked out, opens a rift in the province that the target army is positioned in. What? I think you target an enemy army or something with it. Whatever. Causes immediate damage to the target army. No corruption +10. And bonuses for your army. So yeah, so I haven't entirely worked that one out yet, but that's the one you start with, essentially able to use, and you can actually use it straight away, sort of thing. But yeah, I'm not going to worry about that for now. The other one is Gifts of Chaos. So say if you play Valkyrie the Bloody, you start off with just the option for that and that. So with these ones, basically you spend some of those souls you're collecting and you get gifted stuff. So this is how you can get yourself some soul grinders or war shrines and that sort of stuff as well. So basically whatever you can see here, units instantly added to your gifted units pool, and every 3 turns afterwards, so it just kind of builds up slowly. Similar sort of thing in each one, so things like Screamers and Blue Horrors and that sort of stuff. And again, as you get better, you can get things like Lords of Change. But as you can see, you need a lot of souls for that. Again, same Nurgle, same with Slaanesh. Is the same again with your Undivided, but there's not as much, so you can get a Dragon Ogre Shaggoth is your end. But you can also get, again, War Shrines. And that's where you get your more Hell Cannons again. But again, you need 7,500, so that's very annoying that I lost my Hell Cannon. One of the best ones, I think, to kind of start with is this. But you do pay an upkeep of souls for as long as you keep it running. And it costs you 500 souls to start it as well. So I'm not actually going to run any more. Might actually chuck in a bloodletter one. So I have used up all my bloodletters. Yeah, so I've recruited all of that. There's nothing in that I can recruit. So I've essentially used up my recruitment at the moment. I can't change anything here at the moment. But I've only got 1,500 souls, and I'd like to be able to turn him into a... so the good thing is once you actually do... So you do your Path to Glory, you hit that, and it'll actually change their trait anyway. So, like this guy here, he'll have a Path to Glory he can take, which is either Nurgle of... Devote to Lore of Nurgle, or... Law of Death as Nurgle, even though he's a shadow sorcerer. But I'll probably go Nurgle. But yeah, you need 3,000 souls for that. And at level 30, you can actually turn them into a Demon Prince as well. So at this point, it's like they'd be like an unmarked Demon Prince. They're just a Demon Prince. Whereas once you actually pick one of these, then it'll be a Demon Prince of whoever, sort of thing. But anyway, that is actually going to be it for this of the first episodes of Belakor. Hopefully it's been informative on what's been going on. I cannot believe I lost my fucking hell cannon. It's the first time I've managed to do that, so that's going to be interesting. I do have my vassal now, so he's vassalized. So we're going to have to... Let's see, vassal tribute. 28 gold, yes! But anyway, that's going to be it for this one. I'll see you in the next one. See you soon.